I had this shoe with a review of the Puma MB05, already a fifth model. The first colorway they've had in my country is this Barbie girl in a Barbie world, glitter pink. About a decade and a half, a couple of decades ago, if you wear shoes like this, no sane hooper would wear this kind of colorway anywhere. Um, yeah, but times have changed. For a size 9.5, it weighs about 435 grams. And the weight of the insole is about 20 grams. It feels heavier than what they showed. This is a very high top shoe, despite this being for a quick, nimble guard in the mellow ball. Fit-wise, it feels like it runs short. It's a bit narrow, but it's got this crazy dead space on top of the toe box area. And the more you tighten your lace, the more dead crazy space increase you're gonna have on these on this area. So lockdown, it's questionable. But if your foot has a good one-to-one fit with previous MB models, then go ahead. It's pretty much more or less the same, except it feels a little bit more tighter. Maybe there's more padding in the heel. It's traditionally it had tiny little nitrofoam squares on the heel and the forefoot. If you remember MBO 1, 2, 3, and 4s, there's not much of an upgrade in between those models. In fact, some would say 1 is actually better among the previous 4 models. This, not too different. On the first try, you feel that this is slightly more plusher, more softer than the previous MBO ones, but once you look at the size of the thickness of the insole, and this isn't an ortholite, this is more like a polyurethane kind of material, and this is super thick. And I told you this is about 20 grams. It's super thick and beefy and heavy. You could put that on a typical Converse shoe and you could feel that there's an upgrade in the cushioning. And it's got a pretty thick strobel board that is also made of a similar kind of material, not just ortholite, but something close to PU, polyurethane. So the insole and the strobel board forms, I think, 50% of the cushioning, more so than what's supposed to be there. So what the hell am I paying for? Overall, the padding is nice, but the excessive padding kind of give you this illusion of having a hugging feeling. But on the heel, depending on your size, shape of your foot, you might feel that there's a bit of a lackluster clutching sensation here. So might feel a bit of a heel slippage there. Outrigger, the base is not that wide, but the outsole forms around the lateral side of the shoe nicely to provide a bit of a anti-ankle rocking braking system there. Not great, but decent. Yeah, it feels pretty low to the ground if you don't consider the crazy thick insole and the strobel board. So it's a MBO1 but heavier with a thicker strobel board and thicker insole. That's how I feel about the shoe. I don't feel anything sensational about the forefoot and the heel cushioning. And they used to have full nitro foam for a lot of other models, so why can't they do that for one of their main guys? They just signed Halliburton, but MB LaMelo Ball has been their guy, but they don't seem to be doing much for him, just regurgitating the same shit all over again. And the strap, what the hell, man? What the hell is this? It's just ornamental purpose. It does nothing. If you want a strap that goes this way diagonally and it provides some lockdown, it's gotta start from here. It's gonna have to wrap all the way to the medial side to provide that lockdown to prevent that ankle rollover. This serves nothing. It's just dead weight. Other than this being extra weight, and being in the way of lacing up your shoes, this part, yeah, these hooks of the Velcros, when your shoelaces kind of goes around nearby them, it's gonna shred the shoelaces to really give them a furry, woolly feeling. Maybe that will go nicely with this glitter concept of the shoe. Maybe that's what they're going for, but serves no purpose. Added dead weight, and it actually scratches and wears down your shoelaces. Traction also is a bit of an issue because, yeah, the core traction is okay, pretty decent, but if you look at all the edges, it's nothing. It's pretty bald. It's like a lame dragon scale kind of pattern, but it's not, doesn't do much in terms of traction pattern. Maybe these parts, but on the edges, if you're a hooper like LaMelo that moves around being shifty, you're gonna slide on these edges, especially if you're not in pristine NBA courts. Yeah, any court that has minuscule amount of dust, you're gonna be sliding all over the place if you don't land flat on your feet. So this is a very weird shoe. It feels more like yeah, they've come a long way. Fifth model, same as the first model, just beefier insoles. The price point got higher. That's pretty much it. The player not doing much, just constantly getting injured and doing stupid things, sometimes innovative, but not really being productive out there. All sizzle, no steak.